Hello and welcome to another video from RSG Reptiles. Today we're going to be talking about boa constrictors. Boas in the wild are found across South America. As in their name, they are a constrictor and are non-venomous. They kill their prey by literally squeezing the life out of it. They mostly feed on rodents and birds, but frogs and some larger lizards are not off the menu. Unlike most other snakes, the boa constrictor is a live bearer. They do not lay eggs. A litter could number between 10 and 65, but the average is around 20 to 25. Boas can grow up to around 10 feet, but most get to around 6 to 8 feet. This here is our albino boa buttercup. She's quite a big female at around 8 feet. As boas go, she is a big softie. However, this species is one for being quite unpredictable. They are definitely for the more experienced keeper and not a beginner snake. They are incredibly strong and can be very stubborn. Although they are not venomous, a bite can still be very nasty. Their teeth may be tiny, but they are razor sharp and hooked backwards to help them swallow their prey whole. Unfortunately, we have had to rescue quite a few boas over the years for various different reasons. They are not an easy animal to find a new home for, so if you're going to get one, please do your research and be prepared to look after it for potentially 30 years or in some cases even longer. To keep a boa, the first thing you're going to need is as much space as you can give it. The enclosure or vivarium needs to be at least 6 feet long for a small adult. But the bigger the better. Buttercup here is currently in at 8 foot by 2 foot by 2 foot. This is really the minimum for a snake her size, and we are working on plans for bigger enclosures for all our boas. Boas are quite nocturnal. They will sleep for most of the day. They do tend to come out to bask and get warm, but they are most active at night. You will need to provide a basking spot lamp at one end of the enclosure. The ambient temperature at the warm end should be 28 to 30 degrees, and the other end should be 24 to 26. We have both basking lamp and a ceramic heater. The ceramic helps keep the ambient temperature correct all the time, even at night when the basking lamp is off. Both heat sources should be controlled by a thermostat, a pulse type for the ceramic heater, and a dimming thermostat for the basking lamp. You will also need to provide UVB. This is very important for the animal's health. In the wild, they would get UVB from the sun. In captivity, they do not get direct sunlight. Glass will filter it out, so windows are no good. We use the Arcadia T5 range. A 6% UVB lamp is sufficient and should be replaced every 12 months minimum. All heating and light will require a cage over it. This will prevent the animal from burning themselves and also from damage to the lamps. The boa is a very strong animal and will easily break a UV tube. The UV in basking lamps should be on for 12 hours a day. Hours are on from 9 AM to 9 PM. We suggest using a timer plug to control this. For substrate, we use cocoa fiber. This is great for holding moisture and keeping the humidity correct at around 50 to 60%. You can spray water on it as required. Other great substrate is available. Please do your research to find out what works best for you and the animal. Your boa will need somewhere to hide and feel safe. When they get bigger, this can become a challenge. I made a box out of furniture board. This is the same wood as a vivarium is made out of. You can also make something from cork bark. Boas do like to climb, so provide some good strong branches and perhaps screw them to the wall of the enclosure. Boas also like a bath. You must give them a water bowl big enough to submerge their entire body. They will use this a lot, particularly when they're going into their shedding cycle. Be warned, they do like to use the water as their toilet, so daily checking is essential. Clean and replace the water as required. When handling any large snake, we recommend you have a second person in the room. These are very strong, powerful animals and demand respect. As I said earlier, a bite can be quite nasty, but they also have the ability to wrap around you and squeeze, so please be safe while handling your boa. If the snake does wrap around you, start unwrapping from the tail end and work your way to the head. Please do not attempt to handle your animal while it is in its shedding cycle. Once you spot the eyes misting over or turning a blue colour, leave the snake to complete its shed. The snake will be grumpy and defensive during this time as their eyesight is compromised. Handling would be quite stressful for them. When feeding, like most snakes, the prey item should be no bigger than the widest part of the snake's body. Juveniles should be fed every 7 to 10 days, but as the animal grows, feeds should be larger and less often. Medusa, one of our boas, was massively overfed by her previous owner. As a result, she is hugely overweight. Like with humans, this has huge implications for their health and I believe also their attitude. I find that the overweight ones seem to be the hardest ones to handle and most likely to be grumpy and bite. Medusa is definitely like this and I cannot get her out without her striking at me. Please do not let this video put you off. Boas can make a great pet for the right person, as long as you are willing to accept their individual personality and be patient with them. You need experience with keeping larger snakes. This video is for information purposes only. We are not a shop and we are not trying to sell you anything. Please feel free to contact us for advice. We strongly recommend using your local exotic pet shop. Not only are you helping a local business, but you are most likely to get the best answers to your questions and individual needs. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos coming soon.